Welcome back. Now, I just want to take this moment to thank you guys down in the comments for providing all these little tips and tricks and all these little gameplay hints that are going to be very, very helpful in the future. Like, the takeaways I take from it, like, pay attention to crit seems to be one thing. 5% equals death is essentially the feeling I've got from the comments. I can also talk. There's a trinity of attacking with things, but people aren't sure whether or not it's actually in this game. I think that's... Oh yes, I have to check for the enemy's movement at the end of my turn, just to see what's going on there, whether or not they can come and attack me and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, keep those tips coming. They're going to be helpful going forward, let's put it like that. So anyway, my apologies here with Dimitri.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Byleth, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Faerghus.
My god, he even said Byleth.
Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here.
My question is, who the hell is responsible for the translation, well, not the translation, just sort of like the dub for this, the whole... What would it be? Like the pronunciations? Like who's the one who made sure the pronunciations were on track, on point? Because dear God, it's so impressive to see.
Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
No.
I appreciate your effort.
What, is that it? Did we fail? What? Oh, it's because I spoke to all of them. I mean, it's just going, no, it was just the way he asked the question. I was like, no. I suppose I should return to Rare. Continue exploring. I want to do that again. That was a joke.
Please accept my
apologies. It was just a joke, Dimitri.
I am delightful.
Yes,
in any case,
yes.
I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
See, now I say yes, so we can actually get introduced to them all. Right, Dimitri himself.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
I do.
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
No, very well.
Me?
No, we've done you, we've done you! Dude, we got Dude here.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years.
I prefer Dude.
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Perhaps. Ash?
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Very well.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
I consider, like with us being the female protagonist, it's probably wise you informed us of that. Keep an eye on him. Mercedes?
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Oh dear God, I like her just for the explosion bit. Dear oh dear.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Alright then, so let's actually... Cats! I forgot about the cats. So many little kitties around. Let's go speak to everyone over here. Right.
Okay.
I have some business with the Blue Lions.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Faerghus.
Oh, lovely.
Hey.
Here he is, the skirt chaser.
Well, it must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
I doubt I will. See if we can kill him off. I mean, we'll see if we can keep him alive and, yep.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
Here's the Dedu dude.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Cool. Kinda like those two. Hey.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Faerghus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that.
Kai?
I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure's all mine, I suppose.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Oh, mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then?
Maybe?
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
Oh yes, we've been warned about her. Yes.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
I mean, how many explosions have you caused recently? Let's just put it like that. Just how many? Like, dear, oh dear. It's like, still this guy. It's just very. I like this guy. I don't know why, but I do.
Hey.
Hey. Blah, I say.
Hey.
Look at that owl. Look at the owl. An owl. Yeah. Hello.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Did you say nobles? Many nobles? He clearly said nobles, didn't he?
Oh, come on. What? I don't talk to strangers.
Okay, bye.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Very well. See, we'll go with you then.
Oh. Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
I'd actually like to be honest. Yes, could be cool.
Whoa. Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible.
Eustace?
The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
I mean, come on, mate. Get to know me before you say goodbye. 'Cause, you know.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Okay.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks.
Okay.
This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess.
In Fódlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
There's so many voice actors that I just recognize throughout this. It's just bizarre. Suppose I should return to Rhea. No! No! There's still other people we've got to speak to.
Hey!
And yeah, we spoke to everyone in the classes, but it feels right to go speak to everyone. Like, you know how I am with games. It's like, every game I've ever played, I'm always like, we should speak to the NPCs, make sure we speak to every NPC we can, all that type of stuff, you know. So many people are not going to get what I'm referencing there.
What do you want? I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
You seem kind of bored with your job. Jin. Because of your mask. Because of your mask. Making so many references to the other Let's Plays I'm doing. Let's put it like that. We should be running around. Kitty! Okay, so let's... I forgot which is the map now. Like, how to... Oh, yeah. Can I go further out from here? No. Oh. Okay, so we got that. I've actually spoken... Can I fast travel to places? I mean, there's an option to do that, so I'm assuming at some point, maybe. We'll see. Yes. Liking how calm this place is, though. Oh.
Hi.
Hello. Pleasure to meet you. Cyril!
Let's see.
It's Cyril Sneer, everyone.
I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
What happened?
Well, it's nice to meet you, Father.
Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in.
Dude. It's just like, I want to make sure we get, like, it's because of the affection stuff. Gotta go ensure things. Oh dear, oh dear. Why have you got, like, this here? Like, what? Why has it got a knife in its head? Why does it have no skin? I don't want to ask these questions, really, do I? I don't know what answers I'll get.
Hello, Professor. Dropping by so soon? Are you ill? This is the infirmary, you know.
Maybe so, but no, don't ask about the mannequin.
If you're ever wounded or sick, do feel free to drop by. Or if you would like a nice cup of tea. Would you? Well, some other time.
I don't trust her, even with the offer of a cup of tea. It's like, she knows me too well already. This is... I don't trust her at all. Not at all. Crest analyzer. Okay. Could this crest be? Oh! Oh! That seems like part of the loading thingy-doo thing in the bottom right. I wonder if it's on here. So that's a crest then. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. It's like,
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
Yeah, so you got a sort of like a nice coloured carpet here, almost velvet. You might almost call this a velvet room. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why you'd call it that, but yeah, I'm just throwing ideas at. Alright, calm down. Okay, so I've done it again. Pressing all the wrong buttons. It's because of the other games I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, so I think, looking at the list here... So what was the button there we go. That's what I want. So I can just see if there's any other, like, little speechy bubbles around that I can go speak to. Oh, of course. Thomas!
Welcome to the library. Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Fódlan. I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... I have lost track of the decades, it seems.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, so let's head back to places and see if we can just find any more of these exclamations around.
Let's see.
Let's get down to business.
Hi.
To defeat... I don't know why I'm going with that song. Don't know at all. It's gonna go to our places. You cannot go past here!
A moment, please.
What?
You there!
Where did you guys come from? That was most strange. You cannot go past here! I'm like, alright, jeez, dude, just wanted to say hello and stuff. It's like, okay. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? I keep pressing all the wrong buttons. There we go. So that's out there, that's out there. It's like, yeah. Seem like we're done with everything then. So, ugh. I can go to the audience chamber from here? It seems most strange. Alright, so let's return to the audience chamber then.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
I mean, mate, I'm with you on this. I am not in a position to be teaching at this point. I have no qualifications.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
I mean, I'm still going with Leicester, so makes sense to go with Golden Deer.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which house will I choose? Oh, so this is the... so this is like choosing a house. Okay. I probably need to change Part 2's name then. Because this is actually choosing the house, isn't it? So yeah, we'll change Part 2 to choosing a nation. I don't know. I'll think of a better title for Part 2, but I'll definitely change that. Because I really did think that was choosing a house, but alright. So, nope. So this one is like, yeah, a house for students from the Leicester Alliance. As per regional tradition, many are skilled archers. Kinda does fit with Leicester. We'll read the other ones, though. A house for students from the I can't remember what to say it. Adrestian Empire? Many are nobility, and most of them use magic. So a house from the Kingdom of Faerghus. Most value chivalry and excel at military arts. But yeah, obviously we're going with the Leicester Alliance Golden Deer house. It's the Leicester Alliance. I mentioned the whole Leicester thing, so I've got to go with it.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
I suppose people will be happy because of Claude, but for me it's all about Leicester. Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fódlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
Well, you did, so...
I'm in the middle of something, Flayn. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flayn. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Flayn?
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students.
It's probably a good idea, yes.
We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Is it? Oh, very well.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Again, I'm as surprised as you are.
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
You're in the bad books, mate.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
I mean, I do expect most would be doing that, but no, it's because Leicester. It's just because of Leicester.
Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
Yes, you should. I don't mind. Oh, alright then.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment, becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual.
I mean, I'd say his performance here is more in line with Eustace, isn't it, than the other guy?
I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seiros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seiros and a peerless mercenary.
I wouldn't say no. I'm not going to go with the exaggerated. He's not that well known. Yeah.
Huh. It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Geralt deserves nothing but respect.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you think of him. You're only his daughter.
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithea. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea.
Hilda is definitely working her way into my good books.
Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Oh, I do like this little Lorenz fellow as well, yes.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
Mate, you've not been to many tea parties, have you?
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
I mean, it seems like he's being overly polite there. You should just come down hard on him, Lorenz.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers.
So we've got nobles and commoners here, all together. We've got Eustace here, so we need a name. We need a name for our class here. Now, seeing as there's 3 different houses, there's 3 different classes, I think it's only sensible we call them Class 7.
But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
Can't wait to go to the fortress. Again, there's going to be a case of, like, people will not know what references I'm making there, and it's brilliant. I love that. So, some of you guys will know, though. In casual mode, units whose hit points... Oh, there's a loading time. Units whose hit points reduce 0 from battle, they die. If Byleth's hit points, HP, are reduced to 0 in classic mode, the game is over. Casual mode only ends if your army is defeated. Okay, I mean, that makes sense, but obviously, we are going with classic. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Receive 1000 G from the Church of Seiros as funding for this month's activities. Okay, we get a wage. That's something.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Are you checking whether or not I have a persona?
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
Go on then.
Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
For now? And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well.
Well, if it's passed down, but then they might not inherit it. The question is, how does new crests crop up? Because eventually they'll disappear based on what you've just said there.
Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power.
So is it a recessive gene or what?
Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it.
Okay. But right, so we're going with that idea where it's like, okay, that it's going to be a latent thing that people have. Isn't that going to spread far and wide across the gene pool with given time?
That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Like the whole thing of like, pretty much everyone in Europe should technically be related to Charlemagne. Technically. Do what you can to find out. Yeah.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this?
So that crest we keep seeing is the one she has. Or doesn't have, or something. We'll find out.
A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected?
Crest of time?
To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now.
Unrestrained jubilation. I love the way that was worded.
I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Yes, indeed. Well, that's intriguing.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month.
I'm assuming it also shows birthdays as well, based on the whole... Wait. There's 2 that month? Yeah. Well, if there's 2 birthdays on the same day, although they probably wouldn't have done that, would they? I don't know.
Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Oh, I can actually label it! Oh, thank you. This thing, I hate when games go like, be sure to plan ahead for what you plan to do, etc, 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 and then it gives you a calendar, it's like, look, this is what's coming up. It's like, but then I can't add things so I can remind myself? That would be a bit annoying. And low battery, indeed. In between the parts, I'm going to charge it up, so, the monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you will have 1 day off, and you may choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be explore. Select the calendar with the directional buttons. Oh wait, can I not add them? Oh. Is it going to be a case of like, I can't add markers? I want a calendar where I can add things. Hopefully it'll have that. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. It's like the calendar with the directional buttons to view the schedule. Cannot be selected right now. Okay, right, so explore. Yes. So this is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Speak with your house leader. Okay, well, we'll speak to Sothis here first. Ooh.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
This really is Trails of Cold Steel, but we're... Oh! Anyway, yeah. So this... Alright, fine! God, this really is Trails of Cold Steel, isn't it? But we're the teacher instead, so we're Sarah. Let's go get drunk. Anyway, so we'll see you in the next part when I've charged... Well, no, I'm just going to hook it up to a battery pack. So we'll see you in the next part when we can continue and get this stuff sorted. At least it disconnected at the right point. That's something, yeah? Yeah. See you in the next part. But off for now.